What's up, Gundam Kitchen family? We got two shipments today. We got the small shipment of new stuff. Good to see new stuff because we ain't seen that for a while. And following this, I will be showing you the shipment of restock. So let's start off with Mark 6, the newest RG Evangelion. So first off, box art, really nice. Then you look on the side, and my man's not as sparkly. You go in the box, and it's pretty flat. Mike suggested they should have gloss injected this. I think that's a good call, but simple solution. Hit this as a gloss coat if you do like that glossy, shiny look, because it looks cool like that on the cover. Or tatter it up. I actually never seen this one in action. I think this might be from the newer stuff. So, but interesting colors. This camera's actually picking up really well. This is much more of a orangey yellow. So, which bounces really good off of this blue. As you can see here, blue and orange looking real good together. Orange and yellow. They got some shades of lighter blue on the joints, looks like. Inner frame stuff. And I'm so glad RG's moved away from those pre-built frames, because this newer stuff's much more like a master grade build and more enjoyable. This is an interesting gray, dark gray, very interesting. I like that color. That might be one of those, what is that? Let's see what it says in the box. Oh, so it says Halo. There you go. Second picture there. Pretty cool. Has that twisted spear. I think that's when they combine. Not sure. Like I said, I don't think I've seen this one in action. But from what I'm seeing, pretty cool. Just think the gloss would be nice. But yeah, this orange, this yellowy orange and the blue, that's a good play. And even the brown there complements that orangey yellow. And then Calamity. So here's another interesting play with more of a yellow color, as you can see. Oh, actually, they're pretty simple. They are the same. I'm gonna say they're the same. So yeah, and that plays really well with this. I don't know if you want to call that greenish teal. And then the gray goes really well with that too. So really good color play here. And then the dark green. So lots of colors in here. And these, man, I'll take a pair of sneakers in these colors. This is nice. So yeah, even another color. Got a little bit of red in here. Or the thrusters looks like. So good color play in this one. Healthy sticker sheet, but it's all markings, so not bad. You can use them or not use them. That one right there is pretty interesting. It's like a camo sticker. So let's see what they got going on here. I mean, for, what's this, the full mechanics line? So the full mechanics line has moved just from being part of the Iron Blood Orphans line, and it's moving out, so seat kits are in it now. I don't know if this is replacing the RE line or not. We'll have to see in the future. But look at this nice detail they have. So right here, I like that stuff. That I think is under a shoulder blade or something like that. And you can see that part's probably right there. Yep. So really nice detail on some of these big parts. You know, definitely bigger and chunkier parts because it's not a master grade, but they went in and put some work on them, so that's always nice. And with the stickers, it looks really good. So yeah, I think this is I'm liking it better than some of the recent REs for sure. All right, so stay tuned. We will go right into the second shipment. A nice little shipment. More depth than breadth, but still got some good stuff in it. And we are going to start with the Freedom. So 2.0, really good kit. And then you got your RX-79 ground Gundam. So I just did a SD of this, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Got that real grade, newest real grade, the Wing Gundam. So we got this, I guess, slightly early and blew right through them. But now we got them back in stock. So if you missed that first round, here's your chance. Don't sleep. Penelope, of course, with Hathaway's Flash. Finally got to watch it. Just kind of sleeping on that, but I liked it. Good show. Good start. Sandrock back in. G Gundam. Haven't seen that for a little bit. Leo. Moon Gundam's one we haven't seen for a while. So that's a beefy kit right there. Got the gun tank. Blue Dual Gundam. So your Seed fans, that's from Stargazer. So a little more rando there. Kamiki from Bill Fighters. And your Dance Line from, this actually wasn't in the show. Not sure, it's probably a manga type of thing. But very unique looking kit. And the crazy arms are very interesting. Actually started playing around with one of these and try to skeletonize this stuff. They use stickers, but I actually cut it out. So, gotta get back to that project because it is a very interesting looking Gundam. I think it has a lot of possibilities. You got your SDs with a traditional unicorn down there, and then all your Musha types here. These are the newer ones. We also blew through these a couple weeks ago. And then the Haro. Always gotta have a Haro around. Metal Garurumon. We'll get to that in a second. Juggernaut, so from that new show 86, we've had the standard ones, the special edition for the one pilot, and now the long range cannon came out. We also have your little fun Choppa stuff and a couple of these great figure eyes. I mean, they were killing it with this stuff. Just the build quality and the effects. This one you can put the light in. Just really nice stuff. I mean, they're not cheap, but you are getting your money's worth here. These look like action figures when they're done. Maybe not move as well, but they look like it. Of course, we got another one-piece ship, little DBZ there, and then this new one. I'm not even familiar at all with this show, but this thing's interesting. These shoulders right here. That's what I'm liking. Big husky stance. He has a tail. He actually transforms into his dragon mode. Not sure how I feel about that, but it's probably how it was in the show. And I think it's a good looking kit. And you get some pearlescence on this blue. And they did a nice job. So it's like a blue silver going on here. I guess it's probably light blue with a lot of pearlescence in it, so it gives like that silver effect. Very nice. Does have a little swirl, but I mean, that's a given in this kind of stuff, but it's minor, and the swirl lines aren't like dark swirl lines like you get in gold sometimes. And then what I was really happy about was, hopefully you can see it here, but that sword in there, that is a really nice silver. They need to do that more often. Maybe steel, actually. Very dark color. Comes with a stand because it has, you know, got an air pose when it transforms. Purple's pretty basic. Yellow's kind of like that Gundam yellow you see a lot. Everything else is pretty standard, but the pearlescent colors. Interestingly enough, the stand has a black base and clear arms, so that's kind of cool. Usually you get one color, you don't get both colors. But yeah, they did it up with this pearl and that silver on that sword. So if you know about this series, you probably want this one. And if you don't, still a cool kit. And then this guy. So we've had the standard version of them, and I guess they're coming out black versions of everything for Digimon. But first of all, the black is not really black. It's super dark brown, which is probably a good call because I think black would have been a little plain. Black sometimes has problems with like swirls and just doesn't always look as great as you think it would. So using a dark brown and then coming in with this like old gold color, great contrast. Those two colors work together really well. And they got some like slightly off-white colors, not pure white, but it's just slightly. Actually, there's two. Wow. Okay, look at that. There's 4 colors on this runner. So you got this true white, pure white here. Then you got an off-white for like, I guess it's paws maybe. You got your clear reds on the side here, and then you got these clear effect parts with sparkles in them, some kind of flake in there. So they are getting really good at this, putting multiple colors on runners now, because that's pretty impressive, doing clears and regular. Very nice. Now we've got this other color. I don't know why it's 2 shades for his paws. This might be from the original kit. So yeah, this is probably the original kit stuff, because it's the exact same runner. So you got options. Some nice metal colors. Not as nice as that sword we saw, but standard silvery plastic there. More of that effect part up there. So this is the same runner again with the 4 shades on it. So yeah, it looks like you're in a lot of duplicates, and I'm assuming this is because since it's the black edition, they just throw all the parts in there. So if you lost a part in your other one, you might be able to find it in here too. So just a lot of good stuff. This is a good size kit. And again, so maybe this is a Fig Arts thing. You got the black base, clear runner arms. But yeah, that's looking good right there. So the fans of that, definitely get on it. And you get a lot of extra parts in there, it looks like. So you can mix and match. And then coming down this way, a couple iMech parts for our RCs that we got in around Christmas. A couple of the guys broke a couple pieces, so got some replacement parts in. Tachikoma. Every time we get this in, it lasts like a day or two, so lucky to get it back. Got a couple of these minifigs, very affordable. I like these because they have that good Smile Nendroid look, but at a much more affordable price. They don't have all the accessories like a Nendroid does, so downside there. G-frame. So these are like, I'm guessing like 1/200. You do build these. They kind of have a frame like your older RGs, but obviously not as complex. And then you slap the armor on there. So very cool, especially if you want to build on an even smaller scale than you've been building in. These are nice. And I want to see people start painting these up. I don't see too much of that. I think they look badass painted up. I got our Bob's glue back in. So these are CA glues, pretty much fancy, better, crazy glues. But same kind of idea. And you know, you have thicker ones, you have gap fillers, you have thin ones, and then you got the spray to make it instantly cure. Gotta have your level 1 thinner if you're doing Tamiya or your Mr. Hobbies, so definitely get on that. And then, as I was saying, I just worked on this SD that I saw a technique when the guy showed me a technique where you don't have to use an airbrush to get this very nice transitions that look like you airbrushed it. So it's going to be weathered. I don't think you could do this clean, like fresh out the factory look. But if you want a weathered thing, this technique works really well. And it's not too hard. Time consuming, but the technique's not too hard. And I got better as I went. So like the shield looks good, those lower legs look good. This was the first thing I did. A little rough, a little extreme, but got better as I went. So definitely a technique that you can sit there and master and then have some really nice weathered airbrush looks. And the weathering stuff I used on this actually has a chalky feel. So it has like that really like worn out weathered metal paint type of thing. Like, yeah, we see a tank that has that white streaks on it, or maybe an old Caterpillar or whatever those work trucks are and stuff like that. So definitely Mike said I should do this one too. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But check the video. Hopefully I'll be able to post it today or tomorrow. Look out for that. It's a really nice technique, and I think I made it pretty simple. So I will talk to you guys later. We got potluck this weekend. I'm gonna see a bunch of y'all this weekend. Definitely come through, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.